morning, Mama Testa. Good morning, Maria Guzman. How are y'all doing? 10 days till Christmas. Hi, LV Raiders. Linda, Peacocks United. Oh, you got it. You got it. All right. This year, I thought it was funny when I saw that one. I'm like, oh, you know how I always say I'm in a one cow town. Let me get something to drink. Hi, Tina. How are y'all doing? 10 days left for Christmas. Have y'all done your last minute shopping? I went to H-E-B the other day and I went around the corner where they have the dairy and they have a clearance rack there and they had these little things for the water, the 0-calorie ones. And they had the packages for 69 cents and there was like 7 little things in the package. And it said strawberry watermelon and I'm like, well, it's 10 cents a pack. I usually make 2 waters out of one because to me they're still too sweet. So, hey, for 70 cents I got me 7 packs. That means 14 waters. Can be flavored. Buenos dias, Maria Chongos. How are y'all doing? Those are the hardest ones to get anything for. Does he drink coffee? You can get biscuits, those amaretto kind or stuff like that. I don't know. It's like hard. People that have everything, what do you get them? I mean, you know, people that have like all these designer purses, they wear all these designer perfumes, they wear all, and then, you know, you're like on a budget and you're like, oh, what do I get that person? Surprise him with a pack of loteria so he can play with the family. Maria Isabel. Oh, that's got to be hard. Give us money. KK, money doesn't buy everything, let me tell you. It doesn't buy peace. It could buy pew-pews to try to get peace, but you won't get it. Not for the boss. Oh my goodness. So there was a concubine involved. You sound like the novelas that I watch, girl. Hi, Miss Butona. Tanya. You'll find something else to buy. I don't know. My house already has only 4 walls and they're getting overfilled and I don't want to be called a hoarder. It's better not to buy anything for this house. Unless it breaks, it's not going to get replaced. What did you get in Mexico? Did I miss something, Tina? Hope you didn't get the baby in Mexico. Were you on vacation? My brother went on vacation with my sister-in-law. They came back pregnant. Nombre. And then there was David, who's getting married next year. Nombre. That's a lot of juggling of women around. It's like that guy that was on that show, My Sister Wife or something like that. And the part that I don't understand about those kind of relationship is all these women are lawyers, doctors, and stuff like that. It's like crazy. I don't share what I got. Sorry. If I got it, I don't got it right now, but that's okay. It'll come. It'll come. Yeah, it's kind of hard when people have jobs that take them out to other states. Yeah, we need the whole scoop together, Linda, because it sounds like a crazy relationship. You got a wife pregnant, a concubine pregnant, and another one in Mexico that you're probably sending the money to. So you know the wife and the concubine are the ones that are dishing out wherever they're living. The wife is probably the one that's fixing the papers if he's illegal, or she already fixed the papers. And if she fixed the papers, they got to be together at least 5 years, or he'll lose those papers legally. You know all them secrets, I tell you. He's not an illegal? Okay, well that helps. Then why not tell the wife? She's already in the mix. It's like unless the wife is paying all the bills, Tina, unless the wife owns the company or something. But if you work in the same company that she owns, please don't tell her nothing, because you'll be the first one out the door. That's what I thought. Keep your mouth shut. You didn't see nothing, you didn't hear nothing, and you don't know nothing. But she stays alerta, Linda. Yep, that's the best way to do it, girl. I didn't see nothing, I know nothing, and I hear nothing. And around here, we didn't hear it neither. Especially when we don't mention names. Want to let y'all know that somebody had been a member of my community for over 4 years. Probably a silent viewer or something, because I never saw the name here. But I blocked them yesterday because they decided that they were going to come into my video after I had already shut her down. And I got amnesia. And they put a dumb remark on my video about subjects that don't have nothing to do with the video that's on there. It's like, really? I tell you all, these people want to come in here, put remarks about other platforms, and put remarks about, you're not going to get me to say nothing I don't want to. And it's none of my business. Like I tell everybody, my hand has 5 fingers and they're all different. And they all get used for different things, including pointing. So if I point the finger that way, 4 fingers pointing at me. So I'm not gonna leave a comment like that there. So I blocked them. 4 years for nothing. Why do they do that? If they don't want to go to the other platforms, they should just step out and shut up. Jeez. Yeah, or if I'm live and you have something to say it while I'm live so that my moderators can block your ass, because my moderators have full control of what's going on in these comments while they're there, and I have absolutely no problem, nor am I going to question them if somebody gets blocked. If somebody gets blocked, it's because they're not going with the flow. We're here to have fun. We're here to talk to each other. And yes, there's things that happen in the office that you can talk about on a platform like this, but you can't talk about it at work. So you might as well vent with us. And as long as you're not mentioning names or where you work, it's fine with us. But don't go over here and talk about other influencers or things that I'm not talking about, because my moderators are here to tell you, you know what? You're out of line. And I'm not going to be like Ophelia. I am not Ophelia. I will 100% back these people that moderate my comments because they are volunteering their time to me. A lot of times I don't read a lot of the comments. I'm a slow reader. So, it's like, why am I going to say, hey, why did you do that? No. If you feel as a moderator that a person here is commenting out of line, don't even put them on a 5-minute, you're in the corner. Let them go get another subscription if they want to come back and get out of line. But, if they want to do it after I finish the show and they want to comment, I'm myself going to block them. Hi, Belda. Don't forget, the Peacocks are going to get together somewhere on the 23rd. I'll be there. Pa oír el chisme, because that's what it's all about. Let's get together and chismear face to face. I'm sure that somebody will have phones there. No, KK, we're not going to block you. But I mean, seriously, on a serious note, don't come after I already finish a show to come and put some bullshit here. Te asustaste, Mama Testa. Oh. You sure are, Linda. You're not going to be in town? Well, you enjoy your Christmas wherever you're going to be at. Look at my little ears going back and forth because I know you're going to have fun. And if you're driving that truck with your husband, y'all be careful because there's ice, and black ice is no good. My cousin is in Amarillo, and she was telling me it was 28 degrees, all the trees are frozen, and it's freaking cold outside. I know that it's 40-something here, and I'm freaking cold inside the house. And those over there are already cussing me out because they're like, the light bulb is right there, and you haven't turned it on for us. They have a 100-watt light bulb that I can turn on for them. If it gets colder, I will. Just for their little area. It's 54 where you're at. That's good. It won't stay cold here for long. That's why, this weather is like being weird. We had cold in November. We're having cold again. And it's like it's not supposed to be freaking freezing cold until February in Texas. But I did want to come and let you all know about that person that I had to block after being a member of this community for 4 years. How sad. I don't blame you. I was still in bed. Hey, some guy on TikTok wanting to know where I work. Huh. What does it matter to him? I told him I don't. Haven't answered back. Motherfucker ain't gonna answer back neither. They all want to know what you do because they all want to be getting some of that stupid apple carts and crap that they're not gonna get from me. You know, go and try to rub up on somebody else with that one. So the first thing that comes out of my mouth is I don't work. That solves a lot of my problems with that trying to mooch off of people business. And anything I say here, these haters in the 956 always say that I'm dry begging even if I'm not. But I want to let y'all know that, hey, you're not late, Cookie Lion. You're not late. We're all just gossiping here about things that happen in the offices and things that happen in the platforms. Especially them guys that just want to be asking stupid questions. I mean, you're telling them I don't work. Don't be asking more than that. Don't ask me what my financial status is. Don't ask me how I pay for my food because you're not paying for it anyways. And if I go to the pantry, so what? Everybody in this town does it, so I don't care. Talk as much as you want. That's for damn sure. My daughter came for Thanksgiving, and when she came for Thanksgiving, she brought a pork belly, a piece of a slab. And I don't buy them because they're like 20 something dollars. And I'm like, that's expensive for me. But she brought one. So I got up when everybody was asleep and I cut it in like 4-inch strips, 4 by half-inch thick strips. And I put it in the pot. I added 2 cups of water and I let it go. Went back to sleep. My favorite things to do is put it in the pan and let it go. Don't worry about it. I didn't let it go on high, so it was okay for a couple of hours. It was boiling. Well, you know what happened to that pork belly, right? It rendered the fat. But once it rendered the fat, after a couple of hours boiling, I took it out. I took the strips out and I got one by I have like a 19-inch frying pan, a big one. So I put that on the pan and I added some of the fat that was in the pot to that pan, which stretched out the surface of the heat. And then I stretched out all the little things there. And I made some chicharrones for the kids and for her husband and my ex-husband and myself and her. Well, she called me up and she's like, Mom, we're bringing 2 of those so that we can have a breakfast of chicharrones with Tia Ofelia. So I guess I'm going to be busy making chicharrones at home when she comes over here for the holidays. But, you know, that's what part of the holidays is, you know. Tina, they always do that. And it's like, okay, so why are you wanting to talk to me on TikTok? And you start talking to me on TikTok, and by the 3rd text message, you start talking to me because I allowed it first. And then by the so you don't eat pork? What? I can't eat Kobe beef. It's too expensive. I'm not a vegan. I'll eat right now. You know what, KK? I could put oxtails on a pot and make me a nice caldo de res and I would be happy. If it's caldo de res with short ribs or colas de res. not with beef shanks. And I don't eat chicken soup. Anyways, back to these guys that talk to you for 3 text messages because you allow them to, and then they start saying that they're having internet problems that need Apple cards. I laugh and I tell them, from the get go, you found out that I don't have a job, so I don't understand why you're asking for an Apple card. Block. I block. I give them like 3 text messages worth. But yeah, Tina, they do that, or they want you to give them your WhatsApp or something else. I don't know what the other ones are called that they want. You're not going to get any numbers from me. You started talking to me on TikTok. That's where you're going to continue talking to me. If that's what you want. I want to thank 15 people that are hitting like. And I want to thank the 25 people that are here, allowing me to be in your Monday morning, Monday afternoon, probably. I don't even know what time it is because I was still in bed. Why? Because I don't have a job. Why? Because there's a lot of haters in the back. Oh, it wasn't turkey. Okay, so it wasn't turkey. It was all pork, all different types of pork. Well, I'm still working on the beef, not the beef, the pork head loaf that I made. And there's only like a little piece. Let me show you. And then I wrapped it up. Look, this is all that's left. So I wrapped it up. But this morning I ate a sandwich. But this is a pork loaf that I made. I had some little loaf pans, this little, not this little, but it was like longer. And then I put this saran wrap in there, and then I put all the meat, and I'm taking off saran wrap from it so y'all can see. But this is what it looks like. And I've been slicing it and eating it on sandwiches. But it was a pork head that I cooked with spices and stuff. And then I made a loaf. I made 2 loaves, and I took 1 loaf to Ophelia's house, and they ate it in tostadas over there. And I've been eating mine with sandwiches because you can eat this one cold. And then the rest of it, I put it in the freezer because I don't want to make the tamales right now. But I will be making them before Christmas, and I will make them from that same meat that was left. Do I care? No. Because I'm only going to make 5 pounds for my daughter and her kids when they come over here. And if it's not enough meat, then I will be making some bean and cheese tamales with the rest of the masa that's left. And that's what we're going to have for Christmas. So, sorry, KK. I'm sorry that you were porked out, but if they'll be lucky if I make chicken and cheese tamales with Philadelphia cream cheese. But the holidays are all about eating the foods you like, and we only eat tamales, like we don't eat tamales during the whole year. But we'll eat them like in Thanksgiving and Christmas and maybe the New Year, and that's about it. I don't know how people can eat tamales every week. And Delia stays busy around McAllen. Maria Chongos, that head loaf is actually very good. I cooked it like if I was gonna cook it for tamales, but Um, in England, I think they cook it with other spices and they put pickles and olives and cloves in it. But I had been wanting to make it for quite a while. Of course, I had to touch the head. I had to boil it. KK. And I was taking advantage of the fact that HEB had the pork head for 77 cents a pound. Guess what else, KK? I ate the brains. I actually like the pork brains more than the beef brains. To me, the beef brains are lumpy and no. But I'll eat goat brains and pork brains. If if I'm doing it, I will eat them. Or if I'm in Monterrey, Nuevo León, in a five-star restaurant that knows how to make cabrito, I will order a cabrito head. And it doesn't have that kind of a lot of carne, but it has the eyes, the tongue, and the brains for the tacos. KK, there's worse things than that to eat. There's worse things like escargot. Sounds cute, but don't put snails on my plate or, fish eggs that are super expensive and salty. Don't be putting that on my plate. Octopus, squid, fish. Well, you see, you like escargot because it's a French name for snails. Everybody's eating habits are different, and your culture is also gonna be different. Your culture is different, KK, but it's respected. I mean, I'll tell anybody. I was married to my daughter's dad, and he was raised in Chicago, and he liked all that stuff, and that was fine as long as he wasn't putting it on my plate. It's like we all can sit at the same table and order whatever we want as long as it's not on my plate and I don't have to sniff it. If I go to restaurants, and I have done diner dashes, KK, I'm not lying. In McAllen, I did a diner dash at a restaurant because I could not smell anything except fish. On all the atmosphere was a fish smell. And to me, that's not what enjoying a restaurant is about. You sit at a table and hi Cesar, you sit at a table to enjoy the plate that's in front of you and the company that's around you, not to be smelling the whole place full. Restaurants have vents that go out. The whole place smell like fish? I don't think so. And I have been in Cantonese restaurants, Chinese restaurants, that you don't smell what's going on in the kitchen. Or the only time that you smell something that comes out to the tables is when they're actually doing something like a garlic fry or something on where they put the plate on a hot skillet at the table. Well, the steam goes around, you're going to smell that. But it goes away instantly, and it's like just that little while they're doing the show. Otherwise, no. Why? Why are you hungry, Cesar? You haven't ate yet, or what? I already ate. I'm not hungry. I just don't want to go outside. It's cold. Putanya? Is that what it's called? No. Is it called putanya? Because it's like, I know you can order a poo poo platter and it comes with a little thing with different little things on it, skewers and shrimp and all that kind of stuff. You can tell them not to put the shrimp if you want. But I don't know what it's called, but they do bring it to the table and then they put it on that hot skillet and it's like steaming everywhere. It's like, ah. Puta, that help. Mm-mm. No, KK. But it's been 30 minutes. I want to thank you all. Don't forget, 10 more days left for Christmas. Don't be eating too much pork. KK's already tired of pork. She's going to scoot over to the salmon, the chicken, the turkey, and the beef. Me, I have beef and chicken in the hielera, so I might do a little soup today because it is cold. Hi, Miss Eunice Benavides. Yeah, it's cold, but I don't want to be making a lot neither. It's only me. Not until next week will I have a full house. And I decided to leave the table like this for after Thanksgiving. We left it here in the middle of the arch. And I decided to leave it like that until after Christmas. But, oh, I need 3 more gifts plus 1. So 4 more gifts. I still need 4 more gifts. So, haha. I'm getting it done. I'm getting it done. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. If it's cold where you're at, put on some gloves, put on some nice and warm stuff. Yesterday I took this one, and today it's gonna be used again. Yaya called it a scarf and I called it a shawl. But Yaya made it for me and I'm gonna use it because it's freaking cold in South Texas. Está muy bien, Eunice. She's doing good. But it's cold. I don't even want to go out. It's Monday. What a way to begin the week with cold weather. But as long as the pipes are okay, we're okay. As long as those little birds are over there swinging away, that's fine with me. But I'm going to let you all go. If you all are at work, please, please, please keep looking and hearing because we like to hear those kind of stories, Tina. Bye, everybody.